this set of Paldean Fates, there was a spiritual reprint that was done. See, Pokemon, you can't get anything under this nose because it's really good at smelling. Either way, it's about this Raichu with the electrical grounding ability, very familiar to a certain card. It's an EXP share exclusively for lightning energy, and it also has the thunder attack for 180, which does 50 damage to itself, but it makes it a pretty good single prize attacker in a deck. Now, this is literally a spiritual reprint of Lantern, as you can see here, which basically had the same ability. Granted, it's more for any energy, not just lightning, and the attack is different, but it's effectively the same card to a degree. Now, of course, we need to be absorbing energy for a good reason, not just to attack with Raichu. We need some more use case for this ability. And so we are partnering this Raichu with Boltund VMAX. With that Bolt Storm, 30 plus 30 for each lightning energy you have in play. So of course, once KOs are taken, Raichu can absorb some energy and keep that energy flow high for high damage output. And I even added a couple EXP share to multiply that effect. And with Electric Generator, it's really not hard to get a ton of energy into play, as we all know already with Miraidon decks. Now, what's interesting is we don't actually have any space for Flaffy in this list, so that could be something that is going to make the games interesting for sure. But nonetheless, let's get into some games and see how we do. And a quick shout out to our sponsors, PTCGL Store, where you can buy codes to bling out your decks using code FTW for 5% off. TCG Bulk, where you can buy and sell your bulk cards, and Whatnot, where you can buy and sell collectible Pokemon cards live. And they're even giving you £10 off your first purchase using my special link. Links to all sponsors are in the description below, but for now, let's get going. Now, funny enough, we're playing a Miraidon deck, so going second isn't that bad, but this deck actually kind of likes to go first sometimes as well, because of course we're an evolving deck, so that's something to bear in mind. Nonetheless, we're up against the ADOS box. They do bench a Cramorant there, and they pass. All right, sweet. So a Peony seems very aggressive, if I'm honest with you right now with what I've got in my hand. Let's get a Pikachu down and a Boltund. Yeah, and then I'll probably go for an Arven this turn, actually, and then get myself one generator, and then next turn maybe I can Peony. I don't think I'm getting an attack off this turn. I could attack with Miraidon. I could do that, to be fair, but it will come at quite a heavy cost, and it's not really our strategy. So let's just go for this, and then I am going to Arven here, get an EXP share plus... Oh, do I just get a generator? Yeah, I think I get a generator. I'm tempted to generate, but I'm also tempted to get a Nest Ball to get another Miraidon down to strengthen my board state. I could also go for a Squawk if I really want to. But funnily enough, I have one Boltund. I probably will only be using one Boltund this game, but I don't want to lose two Peonies, so I'm not going to get the Squawk out this turn. Well, this game, I should say. But we'll generate. So we do have 16 energy in this deck, so we still have a very high count. So hitting these generators, which are super important for the deck, it's happening. We're fine with that. I could also go for a Bolt Storm. A Storm Smash, sorry. Smash turn. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. But it's just well, it is a hit and run attack, but is it worth it? Not really, to be fair to you. What I could do though, is I could actually use my Forest Seal Stone, get another generator, which probably hits, go for a Rope, and then go for an Electro Bullet, which could actually be a good thing, because roping takes a KO plus puts damage on the board, but it does mean my Boltund gets hit, and I'd rather not. So I'm just gonna end my turn. Yeah, I attacked the Forest Seal Stone, but we'll be fine. Don't worry. This is just a tough matchup in general, to be honest with you, but we'll run with it. Then go for a Colress, get rid of a VIP pass and a Rod. So what is this? Likely the Zard? No, it's not Zard variant. Obviously, they got the Greninja. Is this Turbo Lost Box, or are we looking at a Tina here? It's hard to tell just yet. It's really hard to tell. There's a Rope themselves. So I'm gonna take a hit anyway. That sucks. I have to put up the Boltund for obvious reasons. If it was Tina, I probably wouldn't play that Escape Rope, so it's not a Tina then. It has to just be Turbo Lost Box, right? Or Lost Box Kyogre, something like that. You've got to go for another flower selecting here. Getting rid of a Dark Energy. Okay, all right. It's Paradox Pile. Cool. Lost Paradox, I guess you could say. It actually is troublesome because you have the Roaring Moon. But if we just keep our Raichu single prize attackers coming in, then we could definitely offset some prizes, and hopefully that will help. But we'll see. This just isn't a good matchup for us at all. But at the end of the day, I'm not playing this for matchups. I'm playing this for fun, you know? If wait, they're going to come to another Comfy. They have enough to go for a Cram Swing, dude. Oh, they don't. Well, they will after this, obviously. They get rid of a Manaphy there. They did get rid of Manaphy. And there's that Rope. So, okay. Actually, that's a bit more desirable. Go for another Comfy. Unless they have another Rope, which would just be annoying. Free Rope. Turn 1 or turn 2, was it? I don't remember. Turn 1? Turn 1. Turn 1. Turn 2. Turn 1. That's kind of wilding, but no. But it's not going to be free Rope. They are going to retreat to Cram now. They're at 5 already, which is pretty typical of Lost Box, really. And they go for a Spit Innocently. Right. That's going to be a trouble for us later on, because I know Sableye is going to come in and put in some work. We get the Raichu strapped to top deck. That's nice. I'm going to throw the Boltund into play. Get the EXP share down. I do Rope here. Oh, actually, I could Artisan, can't I? Let me Artisan quickly. For nothing. Lovely. I could also Miraidon to get another Miraidon out. That just seems bad. So, okay. From there, I'm going to go for for a rope, and then I am going to Peony. Maybe get myself a generator and a Mew. A Mew would be kind of good. And I still have my Forest Seal Stone as well afterwards. So there you go. They bring up a Comfy, and I think we just straight Peony here. So we get a Nest Ball, and we get ourselves a generator. And I will first off do the Mew, obviously, to thin out, like so. That said, there really is no harm getting another Miraidon, because I'm not really going to bench anything else anyway. And if I do hit it, I wouldn't mind the generators going onto the Miraidon. So let's go, and we get 2. There you go. So I'm going to put 1 here, because this will absorb 2 from the Boltund, and then 1 here. That's good. Let me go for a restart. Getting another generator. That's quite nice. Do I use it now? Yeah, go on. Let's just go. We hit it again. This is why I love playing the 16. We just always hit, bro. And it can make the Boltund really go up in damage output. I could Star Alchemy for another one. Is that correct? I don't know. The thing is, they could moon me next turn, so I don't want my Star Alchemy to go to waste. Actually, yes. Okay, I think I misplayed with the generator. I'm going to get another one and hope we hit it, because I've just realized if... Oh, we might not hit this, because if they moon me, then the EXP share and the effect doesn't come into play. But I do have Raihan at least. Oh, bro, I'm telling you, we always hit it. We always hit it. There we go. So the Raichu is good to go if we get mooned, because I forgot the moon won't activate the abilities. It bypasses it. So we can still come in with the Raichu if that happens. I would like a Pikachu, though. Pikachu would be kind of nice, because it does hit a 30 damage as well, which could be good. But look at that. What was that? Turn 2, 270. This Boltund goes up in damage output rapidly. It's so good at the early turns. Very aggressive. And also it's a VMAX, so it's harder to KO than most Pokemon, really. If we're the conceal cards and they go for an Artisan here, is a flower selecting. They go for an energy on the Comfy as well. To retreats, they flower selecting an Artisan away, by the way. So they're now at 7, so they will be able to start doing things. They could also go for Greninja, but that's really late game Sableye plays you're looking for if you do that. They just passed? No shot. Okay, they're trying to Kyogre. For sure, bro. They're trying to Kyogre. But I can't really do anything about that. I also really like my Raihan. I don't want to get rid of that too, but I might have to. Yeah, I need to... see if I can get a Mew going, really. I think Mew could be good here. I can copy some attacks. So I'm going to research. Aggressive, but let's run it, bro. Heavy Ball, that's nice. That can get me that Pikachu out. That's really good. Just to keep the energy flow moving with another Raichu at some point. I'm not going to restart. We are just doing straight 300, which is lovely. But I need to keep that Ultra Ball for the Raichu next turn. And then we'll go from there. Energy from the prizes. Now, I could get another Boltund going as well. That could be quite cool. If I do Boltund, Raichu, Boltund, giving them effectively an 8 prize game. But I did get rid of my Boltund VMAX. Oh, no, I've got it. Okay, so maybe instead of... yeah, if this Boltund goes down, just try to set up another one. I can do that quite comfortably. That said, what's my situation? My generators are gone, so it's just manual attachments. So maybe I don't go for that route. I'm not sure, really. Either way, they've got a Raikou down. They've gone for their Forest Seal Stone. Let's see what they do now. When they do Cold Res. But I honestly, this has got Kyogre written all over it. There's no way they're going this far into their deck, not taking KOs, if they're not going to just, Kyogre thing. So I basically need to take as much prices as I physically can. Right, so I bring up the Mew here for sure. So I need to get some bosses orders, bro, man. I need to get some bosses. Start bossing this up. Be really, really aggressive, because it's only a matter of time until they just Kyogre and take 4 prizes, which I'm really worried about. Oh, yeah, they could. Actually, to be fair, they take 1 prize here in Miraidon and then just Kyogre. I actually don't play Manaphy, so we are in trouble here. There's a Mirage Gates. Weirdly enough, putting a water on the Raikou. They must have lightning in hand. Either way, they are going to... Whoa, hold on. Why did they not... wait. Oh, yeah, no, they do have enough. Okay, I was about to say, what the hell? Why did they not KO Miraidon for? They're not. Why? What... okay, there has to be something going on here. Why did they do... wait, what? I am legitimately confused as to why they didn't just KO the Miraidon. Because if they are doing a Kyogre play, then they would have just win next turn if they hit it. I don't know. They must have something nefarious going on that I just cannot figure out. But we're going to Raichu out. And we are going to research. We need to find our bosses, bro. Thank you. Now, obviously, we're just going to retreat to the Boltund, right? Actually, is it worth retreating to Raichu? I don't like the fact that it does damage to itself, but I will... see, the thing is... yeah, I'm going to retreat to Boltund here and just take a KO, but I'm still not confident. Even though we're hitting a solid 330, I'm not confident right now, because I kind of know what's coming up, and I need one more turn, really. Oh, maybe they're trying to set these two up for Kyogre, because they want to put this on 150, so if they discard 3 energy with the Kyogre, then they take their prizes and they don't whiff it. But the thing is, when you play Kyogre, the whole point is to guarantee the fight, right? It's like, okay, get down to basically 0, then you go for like a few rods, you go for a energy recycler, Mirage Gates, that's the whole point. So I don't know why they're preparing for hitting less energy if the whole premise is to maximize it. I don't know. Then again, probably just maybe having to act sooner because of how quickly I'm taking prize cards, you know? But they did rod there anyway, so that's more energy back in the deck. Also, they haven't got a Kyogre benched, so they're obviously going to go for another Sableye play here and then look to Kyogre after I take that KO. It's got to be that, right? I have no idea. I'm trying to figure out their game plan, but I don't know. Iron Hands is gone, and they Roxanne me, which I'm not too bothered by, to be fair to you. Is that the boss is gone, though, which actually does suck a little bit, to be fair. Oh, we get another one anyway. To be fair, I have 3 bosses in this deck, and I haven't seen it all game, so I'm very likely to hit my bosses now. There's a Sableye. Do they just KO the Miraidon? Maybe they don't because they're worried I'll bench a Manaphy. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. They're maybe just not taking KOs on purpose. Oh, no, they are. Okay, that was wrong. And they are going to ping some damage in just very confusing places. I'm really trying to figure it out. So why did they put the extra 30 on the Mew again? Huh? Why they going in 30s on this Mew? I'm so baffled. If someone can explain, that'd be so cool. But I'm still just chilling. I have boss, so I am going to boss up Raichu because that just brings me down to needing 1 prize, which means they have to Kyogre this turn and take 2 KOs, which honestly isn't unlikely for them, but it's the best I can do. So let me restart one more time, see if we get another boss. There we go. Look at that. Is actually kind of nutty if you think about it. I mean, the odds of 2 boss back-to-back is kind of wild, but we'll take it. All right, Bolt Storm for the KO. If they don't do something this turn, they lose. So they have to get the Kyogre. Like, everything is pointing in that direction. If it's not Kyogre, I'm going to be so baffled. Just as baffled as I am with their Sableye placements. But I'm sure someone in the comments will let me know what they're trying to do. There's a Moon. That will take 3 prizes, but it won't be enough. It seems like that's the avenue they're going down. They do use the Mirage Gate, and it has got the energy on it. Wow, okay. I think we've won, which is kind of mental. But I feel like my opponent just didn't really know what to do with their Sableyes, if I'm right. I don't know. Look, I don't want to judge because I don't play Lost Box, but it seems like that because, like, what were those 6 damage captains for? I don't know. They frenzy gouging me, but it's not going to be enough. And we beat Lost Box with this deck. That Boltund pulling the whole team behind its back. Donnie's just sitting here hitting 330s like it's nobody's business. Let's settle it with Raichu as well. Let's go with a single prize, Donnie, to take the final KO. Thunder for 180 damage. Bye-bye. Nice seeing you, Moon. Bye-bye. Wow, Lost Box is just really popular all of a sudden. Oh, well, let's just go. We're going first tandem unit here. Get Boltund and a Pikachu, because apparently all we can get. But I like the fact I got 2 Pikachus here. I can just really start evolving and just going from there, which is nice. I'm in a generator. We hit 1, which isn't great, but I'll take it. That's fine. I'll also throw an energy down onto the Boltunds, and I think I'll just pass. I could Squawk here, but I don't know if I've priced the Boltund VMAX. Oh, but then again, I'm sure we're fine. Let's find out. Let's find out, man. Let's have some fun with it. Let's have some fun. If not, I'll just get a Mew, bro. Okay, we do have a Boltund. There you go. So I'm going to Squawk here for sure. Let's go for it. Let's start squawking, baby. See if we can get even more for this turn 1. They do get another generator. I'm going to throw it, bro. I'm gonna hit it. Let's go. All right, there's another one. That's good. We have Retreat. We have Raichu. We have Mew. Okay, next turn we're looking okay. You see why I like going first with this deck? Because you kind of just get that extra turn to just get things going. And then you evolve and you start smacking huge numbers instantly. That said, I would like a Peony instead of a Research. So maybe go to 4 Peony instead. I put 4 Research, 2 Peony. But the 4 Peony actually feels better for the turn 1 going first, in my opinion. Sorry, going second, but also after turn 1 going first. Ultimately, you want to operate this deck similar to how you would Iron Hands. It's just like use 4 generators by turn 2. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just an energy conservation, really. Either way, they go for a Flower Selective. They get rid of a boss, which is nice. They attach Retreat. This is looking to be, again, bro, another matchup against the pile. Did it do well in the tournament? I know we had the Liverpool regionals. Did it do well in Liverpool? I don't know, but look, there's Moon. Cramorant coming in. It might actually be worth just attacking with the Raichu, you know, if I can get another generator off on a Retreat, because I don't want a Moon coming up against the Boltund. We don't want that. Yeah, that's genuinely true. Well, let's evolve it anyway, and we'll heavy ball here. I guess I'll just get a Miraidon, to be fair to you, and I'll get rid of that. Bench the Mew, attach here, and we'll research. Okay, we basically just get energy. But that does happen. Okay, so I have a decision here. Do I get Boltund VMAX, or do I get a generator, hope to hit it, and attack with Raichu? If I attack with Raichu, they come up with the Cram. But they can definitely get to 7 next turn, and that's concerning because they'll just Roaring Moon me. But in that case, I could respond with a Pikachu. Let me think. I think I'm just gonna go for the Boltunds. It's wilding, but the odds of us hitting, we have 5 energy in deck. Yeah, we're not hitting 2. No shot. All right, we'll go for the Boltund, and we'll just take a KO, man. We'll just take a KO. It's fine. We're gonna be fine. Trust me. Go for a Bolt Storm, and we'll take a KO. Because look, if they Moon me, right? Then I'll promote the Mew. I'll dig for a couple generators, hit on the Pikachu, respond with a KO of Pikachu. You know, that's at least that's the only thing I can think of as far as my brain goes. There is a Flower Selecting nonetheless, getting rid of a Water and a Coal Res, so they are pretty close now. They're at 6 in the Lost Zone, so 1 more comfy, and they're gonna have the Mirage Gate. There's a Concealed Cards coming in. They go for a Switch Cart here, so they are at the 6 now, so this will be 7. What did they get rid of there? They got rid of another Rope. They Rope again, so in that case, I bring up Pikachu. No, yeah, Pikachu's my way of dealing with Moon, but I don't want to give them a 2-prizer here. Or maybe I do. Maybe I force a moon out of them and then I respond with Pikachu. Oh, that could be good. No, I'll bring up a Pikachu because if they do come up with moon, then I could just Calamity. I could just go for a Max Bolt. But the thing is, I know they're going to come up with a Cram here, aren't they? But that's also fine. I mean, that's not too bad because at the end of the day, I still have a Raichu. So if they do moon me, I can still Raichu them anyway, which is still a single prizer. So it's okay. But they promote another Comfy with that. Weirdly enough, because haven't they used Flower Selecting on both of these? Yeah, they've both used Flower Selecting. So I don't know why they promote the Comfy of all things. They pass? What the hell? Blood misplayed out of the wazoo. What the hell's going on? Right then. So how do we do this? How do we go about this? I think we try and get a Raichu going. So I'm gonna Raihan here. EXP share is pretty good as well. So I think if I could get a Raichu going, better. We'll just swing with that. Let's see. Oh, we only get one. So that's off the table. But what I can do is attach, retreat, attack, and also put an EXP share on my Pikachu. So that way, if they do moon me, I can just Pikachu them anyway. Yeah, I think that's correct. I think we'll go for that. Let's go for a Bolt Storm. It's probably the best option I have. I don't think it's ideal, but you know, eventually they're gonna moon my Bolt. That's what's gonna happen at this game. So let's just be prepared for it. There's a Colress coming through and a VIP pass. I'm just confused as to why they didn't cram me there. I don't know. They must have misclicked. I have no idea. Either way, they're at 9 in Lost Zone now. Raikou in the Lost Zone. And they go as well for another one for 10. So Sableye online now. We've got to be wary of that. But they do. See, yeah, they're going to do exactly what I thought. They're going to go for... They're going to fall for the bait, bro. They're going to fall for the bait. Oh, wait. No, EXP share won't activate, right? It has to be knocked out by damage from an attack. Well, I'll just go for a Raichu then. Sure thing. Unless I somehow find my Raihan, we could definitely go down that road as well. But boy, would it have been nice to go for a Pikachu. But I forgot Frenzy Gouging doesn't activate either of the abilities because it KOs, no damage output. We get a Peony. No, we don't want Peony, do we? Okay, let me think. Let me go for a Nest Ball quickly and just have a little look-see. Raihan's in there, but I just don't think we have the digging power. No, we don't. I can't thin down my hand enough to put it off. So I'm instead going to go for the Raichu for sure. We know there's no basics in the prices. We've lost our Boltund. We have no rod to recover it. So this Boltund's pointless. I think a Peony is actually best here, or is a Raichu best? I think Raichu's best, isn't it? So research, not Raichu. What is Bud waffling about? Yeah, because I might have to just Raichu my way through this game a little bit because we're looking a bit rough on the energy side. So there you have it. I think we just retreat and swing, and then we just need the energy to attack with another Raichu. But how do we go from there? How do we follow up? Oh my god, I might be out of energy. Jesus. Well, this is the thing, right? I said Flaffy's not in here, and it's going to be interesting. And this is that reality coming into play. I'm just going to Miraidon to check my deck again. Yeah, no basic Pokemon, no Pokemon at all to get out. Raihan can be an absolute lifesaver, plus the generator. So we're not done. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe I can attack with Raikou Miraidon at some point. Maybe I should have put a Raikou in here now that I say that. But either way, I'm going to Ultra Ball just a mega thin here because I don't need those cards anymore. In fact, I think I've done that wrong. I think I could have got a restart. Yeah, I could have got a restart by attaching. Yeah, I could have done that, but oh well, it's fine. Either way, we are going to come in Raichu. Now, if this is KO'd by damage, which is the likely outcome, unless Sableye comes in, that could be a problem. Yeah, Sableye could be a real problem because, yeah, that could bypass the ability again. But ultimately, I want the ability to activate so I could just attach to Raichu and just swing, right? But yeah, Sableye's an actual problem now that I think about it. Kyogre! Oh, I forgot about you. It's not like I just played you earlier. You know, what the hell? How did I forget about the Kyogre? Jesus Christ. I'm playing the same deck I played earlier. In fact, I think it's the same person. I am recording quite early, so it makes sense. And they actually are pulling off their Kyogre play. So if they pull it off, fair dues, man. Let's see. Let's see. Flower Selecting coming in. Conceal cards down to 0. And this is where Kyogre's going to do its thing. Energy Recycler for the 5. And they need 2 rods here. There's a Mirage Gate. They can attach from hand as well. So 1 more rod will do the job. So they only need 1 rod then, not 2. They attach. Energy Recycler again. There you go. You can't hate it, really. It does look good. So I think I bring up the Squawk, even though it doesn't actually matter. I think it is just GG. Yeah, what am I talking about? It is GG. And there you go. Aqua Storm for the 250 on 2 Pokemon. What an incredible attack this is, man. Do we lose Kyogre in the rotation? We do. So if you like playing Kyogre, use it now because it's going in April. Anyway, GG's. That's that. All right, playing against the Charizard, which, as you saw in that last game, we can definitely KO quite comfortably. Well, I wouldn't say comfortably, but we can do it. It does suck that they're going first, though. I actually do want to go first. I really do, because just being able to, like here, Miraidon attach pass, or Miraidon Squawk. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's, like, turn 1 is not bad with this deck, man. But we haven't been getting that luck. There's a Rotom. Maybe their hand's not that great for them to grab a Rotom there at the Ultra Ball. Yeah, so their hand must be a bit worrisome. Maybe, to be fair, they probably actually have a Charizard in hand. That's at least my thought process. Either way, let's go for a tandem unit here. And I'm going to get myself a Boltund and a Pikachu. I'm actually going to attach switch to Miraidon because I might need it for pivot. Yeah, we'll do that. And I'm going to be a bit crazy and just kind of overcommit here. I think I'm going to start. I think I'm going to squawk. I am going to squawk. It limits me to 1 Boltund, but you'd usually just have 1 Boltund per game, which is fine, really. Yeah, I am going to squawk because I could just rod here as well to get that energy back on top. So we do lose a boss and a Boltund, but honestly, I think that's a pretty decent squawk, all things considered. So let's go for the seizure. Discard and draw 6. I burped as I said that. That was quite funky. Now, I could go ham here. And I think I will. I think I'm going to go absolutely ham. I think I'm going to Peony and just get 2 generators. It's a super aggressive play, but it does get rid of Charmander for a turn. And I can become ultra oppressive on the dot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've got to do it, don't I? All right, let's Nest Ball here. I think I'm going to get a Mew. I want to get Pikachu or Miraidon, but I'm going to get Mew and I'm going to Peony. We're going to double generator. We're going to hit it, bro. Trust me. We're going to get double gen and we're going to do 120 with the Boltund. It's going to be worth it. Never punished. We hit 2. There we go. Come on. We just need to hit 1 off the generator. Do I restart first here? I think I don't. Come on. Yes, there we go. And that is a lovely KO on that Charmander, which is just going to buy us a turn, which could be the deal breaker for this kind of game. Let's go for another Pikachu on the bench there. I am going to let Mew eat up some energy if KOs go down, because that could be a good attacker. And I love the fact that we have Raihan here as well. That is so cool. 120 on that Boltund. I'm also going to put 30 damage on the Rotom, because that'd be an easier KO, I guess, if I have less energy in play. With a Gust, that said, I have got rid of 2 Gust options, like, already, which is a bit scary. Either way, there's a level ball, and they get another Charmander down, of course. Throw the Charmander into play. Arven coming out here. What they want is a Pidgey down, so it looks like they're going to do that with that level ball. Now, that was a very great aggressive start, but it doesn't mean much. Charizard just gets better as the game goes on, so it's 1 hurdle we've crossed there, but my God, we still got a lot of work to do. And here's the thing. I think it's going to be very difficult to utilize our Pikachus properly, our Raichus, sorry, because with the Pidgeots, once they get it out, which they're probably going to do next turn, they have just Gust every time. So they're just going to Gust my 2 prizes every time I attack with Pikachu. So maybe it's worth just trying to charge up my 2 prizes for the time being and just going down that route. I don't know, man. I don't know, because I have some low HP 2 prizes, man. I do. They are going to counter capture, though, at least forcing a Squawk up, which I could motivate, but that feels terrible. I could genuinely motivate, though, and just get even more energy into play. Is that a play? Do I motivate here? No, because I'll just evolve and KO me, so it's just a bad idea. But then again, like, it does get my energy flow going and could actually allow me to respond with a Charizard when I get the Charizard out with just an instant KO on it. I think I'm going to go for a motivate. I don't know if this is right, but I think I'm going to do it. I have no idea if this is the correct play, but let's go for it and just find out. Hey, I'm exploring this deck as much as I am playing it. I think I get 1 on the Mew, and I'm going to get 1, or I'll have to do both on the Mew. Oh, that means I could attack with Mew, to be fair. Okay. I thought you could spread it between Pokemon, but it's 2 energy to 1 Pokemon. So I could attack with Mew if they do KO the Squawk, but I don't want to do that. I want to just maximize energy now and then just try and get to that 330. There's that Pidgeot, though, and an Arven. Grabbing themselves Rare Candy and Vitality Band and an Ultra Ball, which will allow them, of course, to find Charizard. Now, what's kind of sad is, funny enough, my Raihan's not going to be online, which is so wild, but because I'm going to keep the energy and not lose it, but I can just attach retreat and then activate Raihan, but it's not ideal, really, if you really think about it. Either way, there's a quick search there. They could just boss up my Pikachu, but I think it's more important, my Mew. But I think it's obviously more important for them to keep the Charizards flowing, so I think they got a Charmander with that. Either way, there's a Burning Darkness. Oh, can I decide to not do that? I think I'm going to not use my XP. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, I'm not going to use my XP share because it actually activates Raihan. I did not know EXP share was an optional card. That's so cool to know. Alrighty then. Give me a little bit more hope, have we, huh? Don't do that. This is not a good idea. Right, I guess we're just going to have Miraidon down. It doesn't matter because they have pretty much these 2 for bossing for game if they do have it. So I think the extra Miraidon doesn't really make a difference. I don't need to bench anything else, that's for sure. We definitely Raihan onto the Mew, and I have to get Boltund out, right? I want to get a generator, but I need to get Boltund, bro. I need to start attacking with my VMAX. That's the one thing they can't KO, you know what I mean? So I think we'll do that. Also, for an energy on the Pikachu. So I'm doing back to them with this Mew a lot of damage, but they're just good. They're going to KO me anyway, so maybe I just hit him with the Mew. I can't lie. Is it just worth me swinging here? Because I'm certain they're just going to boss KO it. But then again, I'd rather them burn a boss than anything else. So I am going to retreat and swing a Boltund. We are hitting 240, but the problem is, right, is I have a feeling they're going to Gust KO Mew, and I don't have my Raichus out. The Raichus is supposed to be absorbing this, but I haven't got it out yet. I tell you what would be a fantastic price trade-off, though, is if at some point I could, or maybe I should have thrown 1 extra energy on the Pikachu instead, because if I can come up with a Raichu, I could boss up this Pidgeot, KO it. That removes their Gust plays, well, effectively instant Gust plays, and also allows me to force up a single prize from KO. So that's really interesting, but it's just I don't have the hand for that. And I did get rid of 2 bosses earlier. So that is looking to come to bite us back in the backside. Either way, they go for a quick search there. Probably just going to get a boss, aren't they? Yeah, there it is. There's the boss. Bring up the Mew as expected, but it's Zard. You know, what can you do? It's just kind of its own train in motion. You're just sitting there watching it as you try and have some fun. Either way, there goes the Mew, and that's a lot of energy gone, man. A lot of damage output. Now, we can use Max Bolt, which is really cool because it's just a straight 230 with no downside apart from not being able to use the attack. But you can just Bolt Storm afterwards. So, like, Bolt Storm is actually a pretty good attack, all things considered. Now, oh, I did lose the other Boltund, so it really isn't worth me putting that down, is it? I think I just failed that. I get an energy on the Pikachu, I guess, and then just go for a research. It's not looking good though, man, I'll be honest. We do get another Raichu, and we get another Raichu on top, which is even better, but my God, I think it's just too little too late, man. I think if we had this last turn, we'd be talking. But oh, wait, I do have a boss, though. Oh, okay. The boss does change a lot. We do also hit the generator. I'm going to throw an energy on this Raichu because I can attach next turn. I could also get Iono, though. So I'm just going to throw this on here. And yeah, I'll just Bolt Storm again. Sure thing. So if they have boss, it's game. But if for some strange reason they've prized it and they have like 2 on the left in the prizes, then it's not. But yeah, it's not looking great. There's a quick search coming in, finding their card. There's Charizard. They accelerate to the Pidgeot and to the Charizard EX. They retreat into the Zard and they boss. There you go. Pretty much typical. Just a Zard game, innit? You know, it's just evolve, boss, win. That's Charizard for you. But we gave it a fight. Unfortunately, you just don't win against Arven. It just doesn't happen. What's funny is if I'm correct, double check for me, please, if you're willing to. You don't have to, but if I'm correct, not once this game did we actually activate the Raichu's ability, which is just weird. Just goes to show how much bypass there is for this kind of effect, right? The Moon's one, it KOs and stuff like that. I don't think I had it out in time for the Charizard. So look, this is not a deck that's going to go and do well in tournaments. It's just for fun, as like 99% of my decks are, so I don't know why I'm saying that. But it was fun to explore the electric type, I was going to say theater, what the hell? The electric type archetype that you have in a different way. You know, it's not just Miraidon hands. It is just a Boltund VMAX with Raichu. It's just a fun, different way to go about it. But I think that's all it is. If you do want to take it seriously and there's any suggestions, I'd maybe go from 4 research to 2 and go for 4 Peony. Just go full send on the strategy. But other than that, that was a bit of fun, man. Bit of fun. We'll leave it there. Take care of yourself and bye-bye.